so many new indie games being released, it feels like almost everyone is trying to produce a platformer in an attempt to stand out to their audience. 80 Pixel Studios did exactly that, with Unbound Worlds Apart, by giving us a fun platformer that has very intuitive puzzles thanks to its main gameplay mechanic, the portals. Because this game is still being developed, I've only been able to play the demo version of it. Regardless of this, I still found the game to be pretty enjoyable, and I look forward to its full release on March 2021. In Unbound Worlds Apart, you play as Soli, a mage who can make portals into another world open and close at will. Don't get me wrong though, the portals aren't your generic run-of-the-mill portals where they can only take you from point A to point B. In this game, there are different portals with different attributes. The Prologue has 3 different portals you can use. The first portal is a stationary portal you can summon that alters your surrounding environment to let you go through walls or around enemies. The second portal changes the environment's gravity. It allows you to make your way around or over obstacles. Personally, I had a lot of fun with this particular portal. There were a few puzzles in which I had a little trouble with, but I found that the struggle only adds to the feeling of success after you complete the puzzle. The final portal is the light portal. It gives off light when you stand still, but it has a fast decay time when you walk around. I found this portal to be the most difficult to use because there are platforms that will only appear when the light portal is up. So if you move too fast, you won't be able to step on the platform. But then again, it only makes it feel that much more satisfying when you finally beat a difficult puzzle. In the prologue of Unbound Worlds Apart, the game has you playing as Soli. One day during a village ceremony, one of the village elders tells you to go find your brother because the ceremony cannot start without him. As you set off on your quest, a portal suddenly opens and destroys the village, setting everything on fire and scattering the villagers all over the world. As you try to make your way back into the village, you suddenly fall into a hole where you gain the power to make and control portals at will. As the village's last hope, one of the few village elders still left in the village gives you the task of defeating ROM to save the village. Despite this game being a 2D platformer, I found the visuals of the game to be absolutely stunning and beautiful. The developers of the game paid amazing attention to all the little details of the game, from the particles that are left behind while you are running, to the vines you can jump on and interact with. The visuals for both the portals and the worlds past the portals are also different and appealing. Because the prologue is just a demo, there wasn't a full soundtrack or variety of music, which is to be expected. Going past this, I still found that the atmosphere of the game was really amplified by the simple ambient background music. The sounds of interacting with the world are nicely done, and unlike other games, the death sound was not as jarring and frustrating even after multiple deaths. For a demo that came out a full year before the full version is scheduled to be released, I am impressed and in love with this simple but great game. When taking in all the factors from the gameplay to the music, I have decided to give this game, Unbound Worlds Apart, an 8.5 out of 10. This game is great and I highly recommend anyone at least trying the demo and give the game your thoughts and opinions, but it has some gameplay elements that need to be tweaked a little here and there. The game still has a year before the full version comes out, so anything is still subject to change. If you like this game and would love to support the developers, they have incentives for donating to them. The base level gets you your name in the credits of the game. If you choose to donate more, the levels after this include digital artwork and the digital soundtrack for the game, as well as an extra copy for your friends.